4G technology. Presented by Articles for You. Articles for You. 4G definition. 4G is not one defined technology or standard, but rather a collection of technologies at creating fully packet-switched networks optimized for data. 4G networks are projected to provide speed of 100 Mbps while moving in 1 Gbps while stationary. 0G. Zero Generation Mobile System. At the end of the 1940s, the first radio telephone service was introduced, and was designed to users in cars to the public landline-based telephone network. In the 1960s, a system launched by Bell Systems, called Improved Mobile Telephone Service, IMTS, brought quite a few improvements such as direct dialing and more bandwidth. The very first analog systems were based upon IMTS and were created in the late 60s and early 70s. 1G technology. 1G refers to the first generation of wireless telephone technology was developed in 1970s. 1G had two major improvements. The invention of the microprocessor, the digital transform of the control link between the phone and the cell site. Analog signal. 2G technology. Around 1980s. Better quality and capacity. More people could use their phones at the same time. Digital signals consist of 0s and 1s. Previous technology. 2G. Digital consist of 0s and 1s. Digital signal. 1.LOW level, 2.HIGH level, 3.rising edge, and 4.falling edge. Previous technology. 2G. Digital data can be compressed and multiplexed much more effectively than analog voice encodings. Multiplexing. Multiple analog message signals or digital data streams are combined into one signal. For 1 and 2G standards, bandwidth maximum is 9.6 bit per second. I.T, approximately 6 times slower than an ISDN. Previous technology. 2G. Allows for lower powered radio signals that require less battery. Paracoding introduction. Program that encodes and decodes digital data stream or signal. Translates data from digital to analog and vice versa. Previous technology. 2G. Advantages in previous technology. 2G. The digital voice encoding allows digital error checking. Increased sound quality. Lowers the noise level. Going all digital allowed for the introduction of digital data transfer. SMS short message service. Email. Disadvantages in previous technology. 2G. Cell towers had a limited coverage area. Jagged decay curve. Abrupt drop calls. Analog gradual sound reduction. Spotty coverage. 3G technology. Large capacity and broadband capabilities. Allows the transmission of 384 kilobits per second for mobile systems and up to 2 Mbps. Increased spectrum efficiency -5 MHz. A greater number of users that can be simultaneously supported by radio frequency bandwidth. High data rates at lower incremental cost than 2G. Global roaming. Previous technology. 3G. CDMA. Code division multiple access. Form of multiplexing. Does not divide up the channel by time or frequency. Encodes data with a special code associated with each channel. COD division multiple access. Types of multiplexing. FDMA. Frequency division multiple access. Each phone call is allocated one frequency for the entire duration of the call. Types of multiplexing. TDMA. Time division multiple access. Each phone call is allocated a spot in the frequency for a small amount of time, and takes turns being transmitted. Types of multiplexing. CDMA. Code division multiple access. Each phone call is uniquely encoded and transmitted across the entire spectrum, in a manner known as spread spectrum transmission. Reasons for new research. Even though 3G has successfully been introduced to mobile users, there are some issues that are debated by 3G providers and users. High input fees for the 3G service licenses. Great differences in the licensing terms. 3G phones are expensive. 4th generation. What is 4G? 4th generation technology. Faster and more reliable. 100 MB per second. Lower cost than previous generations. Multi-standard wireless system. Bluetooth, wired, wireless. Ad hoc networking. IP6 core. OFDM used instead of CDMA. potentially a EEE standard 802.11n. Most information is proprietary. Communications architecture. Broadcast layer. Fixed access points, i.e., cell tower connected by fiber, microwave, or satellite, ISP. Ad hoc/hotspot layer. Wireless LANs, i.e., Internet at Starbucks. Communications architecture. Personal layer gateway. Devices that connect to upper layers. Cell phone, fax, voice, data modem, MP3 players, DAS. Info sensor layer. Environmental sensors. Fiber optic wire layer. High-speed subterranean labyrinth of fiber optic cables and repeaters. Ad hoc networks. Spontaneous self-organization of networks of devices. Not necessarily connected to Internet. 4G will create hybrid wireless networks using ad hoc networks. Form of mesh networking very reliable. Enhance mobile gaming. Experience enhance wireless capabilities that deliver mobile gaming interaction with less than 5 seconds. Play online multiplayer games while traveling at high speeds or sitting outside. Broadband access in remote location. 4G will provide a wireless alternative for broadband access. I will provide first opportunity for broadband access in remote locations without an infrastructure to support cable or DSL access. Thank you.